having difficulty throughout the match, spotted an opening and took advantage of it. Lalani was whipped to the ropes. Grable and Williams both scored with drop kicks. They have the victory, and here's Mickey.
In 16 minutes and 34 seconds, the winner of the bout, Joyce Grable and Vicky Williams. Weighing 140 pounds, Suzette Ferreira. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 139 pounds, Joyce Grable.
Joyce Grable faces Suzette Ferreira. Special attraction on Wrestling at the Chase. Ferreira puts Joyce Grable along the ropes, and a clean break by Suzette Ferreira, who applauds for herself because she broke cleanly. Joyce Grable forces Ferreira to the ropes. Clean break by Joyce Grable. Crowd claps for her. Joyce didn't have to do it for herself. Arm drag by Joyce Grable, and then an arm bar on Suzette Ferreira, and Ferreira claims that Joyce Grable pulled hair. Arm twist, arm bar combination by Joyce Grable. Grable forced down to one knee by Suzette Ferreira. Well, Joyce yelled out in pain. Now, what was going on? We saw the backside. Maybe Ferreira was spreading those fingers, working on one individual finger or something. Perhaps we'll get a better look now. Oh, she's biting her. Suzette Ferreira taking a healthy chunk out of the left hand of Joyce Grable.
It's not ladylike.
Mickey, didn't you take this girl out to lunch or something?
That's not ladylike.
Not ladylike at all by Suzette Ferreira. And then she pops a forearm off the shoulder of Joyce Grable. Ferreira twists that arm once more and then forces Grable to the mat, and Ferreira with an arm stretch on Joyce Grable. Suzette Ferreira, Portuguese, born in Hawaii, stretching out that arm on Joyce Grable. Grable, one of the top-rated lady wrestlers in the country, and Ferreira anxious to knock her off that perch. Break it up, says Charles Venator. He caught Suzette Ferreira pulling hair, and then Ferreira stomps on the hand of Joyce Grable. Ferreira lifts Grable. Body slam by Suzette, goes for a pin. Can't sustain that body press. Ferreira twists Grable's arm, goes into the double wrist lock. Ferreira forces Grable to the ropes and twists Grable's arm around that top rope and then jerks the cable right into the inside of the elbow of Joyce Grable. That'll make those fingers tingle, boy. Suzette Ferreira puts Grable on the mat, and then the leg stretch. Grable being bitten again? Could have been. Suzette had that head down over the hand. I think Suzette was taking a bite out of the thumb of Joyce Grable. Suzette Ferreira stretches that arm out, drops a knee into the elbow. Then into the double wrist lock on Joyce Grable goes Suzette Ferreira. Grable straining, not in a real good position right there. Difficult to get up from there. Ferreira has a lot of leverage. Leg drop, that one again across the bicep. Grable tries to fight back, but Ferreira finds that weakened arm, twists it, spins it, down goes Joyce Grable. Suzette Ferreira bending back on the hand of Joyce Grable. And Charles Venator catches Suzette Ferreira biting. And I do believe that Joyce Grable did a little biting herself. The crowd loved it. And Suzette says that hurt. At least I bit her hand. She tries to show Venator where she was bitten. Venator not at all sympathetic. Joyce says, well, she bit me. And now Venator tells both of them, that's enough fighting. Joyce Grable and Suzette Ferreira. Perhaps Ms. Ferreira will be a bit more mannerly from this point on. The leg snap by Joyce Grable, and then she held on to the leg to make it even more effective. And now Joyce is in position for the step over toe hold. Count of one on Suzette Ferreira. She lifted the shoulder. Grable leans forward, drops back. Ferreira, though, comes up with a step over toe hold on Joyce. Joyce makes her way to the ropes. Ferreira grabs Grable's legs. Oh, yanks her away from those ropes, and a hard bounce for Joyce Grable. That one hurt. Now Ferreira trying to get Grable's shoulders down. She was doing it by grabbing those tights of Joyce Grable. Naturally, the referee's down watching Grable's shoulders to see that she's not pinned. That time, though, Venator outsmarted Ferreira, caught Suzette pulling the tights.
5 minutes have expired, 5 minutes left.
Ferreira right back after Joyce Grable's leg. Grabs them both and again drops Grable onto the mat. And then Suzette Ferreira with the step over toe hold. Look at Joyce trying to spread those legs and does so. She throws Suzette Ferreira off balance, and then Joyce Grable with a double toe hold. But Ferreira is right by the ropes. Venator wants a break. Joyce Grable grabs those legs. Oh, look out! Oh! Suzette Ferreira bounced heavily on her midsection by Joyce Grable. Ferreira painfully crawls toward those ropes again. Grable has her all tied up with that double toe hold. Now Ferreira gets turned around and kicks off Joyce Grable. So Grable's back has taken some bounces in this match. Ferreira strangles Grable, then throws a forearm smash at Joyce. Hard blow to the midsection by Suzette Ferreira. Flying mare with the help of the hair. Ferreira grabbing Joyce's long blonde hair and flinging her around by the hair. Then a flying beetle by Suzette Ferreira. Charges in for a flying head scissors by Suzette Ferreira. The lady's giving us some fine wrestling. Flying head scissors, plenty of rough tactics, a lot of holds. Two good wrestlers there, Suzette Ferreira and Joyce Grable. Joyce kicks her way out. They come up just about on even terms, and it's Ferreira who responds first with a front face lock. With all due respect to Bob Sweetan, she looks a little better applying the same hold. Is she strangling? Venator checks. Apparently not. Hold is legal.
3 minutes left, 3 minutes.
Suzette Ferreira with a front face lock on Joyce Grable. Venator trying to keep up with Ferreira. He checks the throat. She pulls hair. Vice versa then. Flying mare. Flying leg drop. The leg drop by Suzette Ferreira shades of Bulldog Bob Brown right